Last week on the Cow-Calf Corner, we talked about the 3 stages of calving. And stage 1, as you remember, was when the cervix was dilating. What we'd like to be able to do is to identify exactly when stage 1 is taking place, because that's when we would want to be around to really observe those cows or heifers to see if they need our assistance. Well, I think there are some signs that we can use as indicators as to when stage 1 is most likely to take place. And I'm going to give you a disclaimer that none of these are perfect. But as we're observing these cows or heifers, we still have to make our best guess as to which ones we want to bring up close to the headquarters and to watch as closely as possible. Some of the things that people have learned to watch for as cows, and especially those first calf heifers are getting close to calving, is of course the growth, the development of the udder, and especially the filling and the strutting of the teats. Now again, that's one that may happen a few days before calving, in some cases even a few weeks before calving, but it's an indicator. Another indicator, of course, is the swelling, loosening of the vulva, and perhaps a little bit of mucus discharge. Again, that one may be off by several days, but it means that we should be watching that cow or heifer. I tell you, the one that I like the best, and I think is the most reliable in terms of indicating that calving is imminent, is when we have relaxation of the ligaments around the tail head, the pelvic ligaments. That is under the influence of a hormone called relaxin, and that one I think is one that as you watch for it carefully will be the best indicator that this cow or heifer is probably within about 24 hours. You have to really observe cattle closely during and before the calving season to watch for that change in their anatomy around the tail head and around the pelvic area. It'll be a sinking or a sunken look due to the relaxation of those pelvic ligaments. Those things, as well as the behavioral change of the heifer, where she begins to isolate herself, perhaps twitches her tail, walks along the fence, all of these things can help. But that one about watching for the relaxation of the pelvic ligaments, I think is the best. I hope this will help you as you go through this calving season to identify those cows or heifers that may need a little extra assistance, and perhaps we'll save 1 or 2 more calves. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.